This morning, Seabrook police are giving an update about that officer who had to be cut out of his patrol car after that crash right there. It happened overnight when the officer's SUV was hit on the driver's side. It was on NASA Parkway near 146. The officer is expected to survive. The other driver also ended up in the hospital, and it's still not clear who was at fault.
New effort this morning to keep vandals out. There's now a security fence surrounding the Christopher Columbus statue near Montrose. It was installed overnight to stop vandals at Bell Park along Montrose Boulevard. Now, all this comes after the statue has been hit by vandals 3 times in the last week. The latest incident, someone splattered it with tomato sauce on Wednesday night. The statue was installed in 1992, but critics say Columbus didn't discover America, but rather was responsible for a genocide of indigenous people. Minutes ago, Houston Police Chief Art Acevedo tweeted about today's holiday, Juneteenth. All day, we are honoring June 19th, 1865, 155 years ago, when those enslaved Africans in Galveston learned that they were finally free. The chief wrote, quote, "It is a day to celebrate freedom, but also to reflect on the work that lies ahead for our nation as we seek justice, inclusion, and equal opportunity for all." ABC 13 reporter Charlie Etzedy is live at Galveston's historical Juneteenth marker to tell us more about today. Charlie?
Good morning, Erica. Juneteenth celebration is going to get started here in just a couple of hours. And of course, Galveston, a very important and significant location in Juneteenth history. Check out this historical marker we're standing in front of this morning. It was put here back in 2014. And this is near the spot where General Gordon Granger informed the slaves here in Texas that they were finally free. And we actually just saw 2 people come over here this morning and take some pictures. So if you're looking to learn more about the history of this date, please check out a couple of short documentaries that were put together a few years ago by Houston folklorist Pat Jasper. We hear from people like Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, Mayor Sylvester Turner, and community activist Ruby Mosley on why Juneteenth is so important. And Jasper even enlisted the help of our own Melanie Lawson with some of these interviews. And Jasper says it's incredibly important that we continue to listen and respect the stories and memories of Juneteenth.
And part of joining in the struggle is being there, but not necessarily taking the lead or taking the charge, but being there and hearing and listening and supporting and advocating as an ally alongside the rest of our community.
And if you want to check out those documentaries, we have all 3 links on our ABC13.com website. And you can also catch the live stream of Galveston's Juneteenth celebrations, also going to be on our website. That all kicks off at 10 o'clock this morning. In Galveston, Charlie Etzedy, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Thanks, Charlie. All day today, we'll be reporting on what Juneteenth means to all of us. Join us for a special edition of Eyewitness News tonight at 6:30, and then at 7, an ABC News primetime special called Juneteenth, a celebration of overcoming.
All right, let's talk about the troubling trend of COVID-19 cases here in Texas. We continue to see a record number of hospitalizations of coronavirus patients. Yesterday, the state reported a total of 2,947 hospitalizations. That's folks, Texans with COVID-19 in the hospital for that. Well, that is the 7th straight day those numbers have increased. The Texas Tribune is reporting 19% of all intensive care beds are currently occupied by COVID-19 patients in the greater Houston area. That is according to data gathered by the Texas Medical Center. They warn ICUs could possibly reach capacity in 2 weeks if the same high rate of cases continue.
Well, it's now up to individual school districts to decide whether your kids will have to wear a mask when they go back to the school this fall. The issue came up last night during an ABC 13 Town Hall Forum on education. Our reporter Courtney Fisher live with the details that districts are trying to figure out. Courtney?
Yeah, we learned a lot. We hope you did too, everyone who watched out there. You know, these schools, Tom, have been empty for months. A very strange end to the school year, but now we're already talking about moving forward. HISD schools will start on August 24th. There will not be school year round. At some point, that was floated as a possible idea. We know you still have so many questions. That's why we did have the town hall. Take a look. Your biggest question, will my kid have to wear a mask coming back to school? State education officials say it is not required, but HISD Superintendent Dr. Grenita Lathan says they're going to follow the city and county orders. Right now, that is to wear a mask, so that means students will have to do just that. Lathan also talked about extra cleaning happening on campus. But what if my child gets sick or other classmates get COVID-19? The superintendent says they're working to figure out how to keep the rest of the school safe.
It could be a particular classroom that's closed or a portion of the building. Then everything is clean and sanitized. And so it could be a quarantine for just that entire class, or it could be the entire building or portions of that.
It's going to be all that more important that we probably have additional people that are on our cleaning crews that are able to clean and wipe down PE equipment in between classes.
State education officials say students will not be required to get tested for COVID-19 before coming back. We're now reporting live, Courtney Fisher, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
All right, talk about your ups and downs. That's the guy down there at the bottom of the hill, Wooch Groff, who is trying to run the equivalent of a Mount Everest climb today at Spots Park right here in Houston. Yeah, he is going 19 hours, he thinks, to complete the more than 29,000 feet up and down. He started at 6 this morning. Man, he's going strong right now. He is trying to raise money for Southern Smoke. It's a Houston charity that helps people in the food and hospitality business. And there he goes, 29,000 feet up and down, up and down. Man, oh man, how about that? Kevin Roth is in. Can you do that?
Nah, yeah, I don't do any of the running stuff. The forecast, though, that's a bit up and down. We've got those rain chances down. They will be headed up over the coming days. Today's going to be another hot one, though. 94 degrees your afternoon high in Houston. This is typical heat for this time of year. This is nothing unexpected, but the pattern will start to shift as we head into the weekend. Here's a look at future track. We'll take this into the afternoon. You'll notice just a few isolated showers and storms. This is that same pattern that we've seen all week long. Good amount of heat, good amount of sunshine, low rain chances for today. But things start to change, as I mentioned, this weekend and especially into next week. We bring in some deeper atmospheric moisture, and with that, we really jump up those rain chances here. We could be looking at 3, 4, even beyond that as far as total inches of rain over the coming 7 days. So it's a big pattern shift that's headed our way. And today is really the final day here where the main story is just all about the sun and the heat. By Saturday, a 30% chance of rain. By Father's Day, we're up to 40%. And then you look at some of these numbers next week, those rain chances even going up. We're talking 60%, even a 70% chance of rain for Thursday. So a big time shift is on the way. Guys.
All right, and that's all the time we have for the news. We hope you have a wonderful Friday.
And a wonderful Father's Day this weekend for all the dads.